Once you have used your information to log into ClassLink, you will find many, many, many apps inside of ClassLink. You'll find more slides by swiping so that you can see all of them that are in there. For my 3rd through 5th grade learners, so that's you 3rd graders, 4th graders, and 5th graders, I want to talk to you about 3 apps that you can use to read online while we are away from the school library. The first one is one that you're familiar with from class, and that is Scholastic TrueFlix. Right there down at the bottom it says True. Click on Scholastic TrueFlix and it will bring you right into Scholastic TrueFlix. No username and password required. There are social studies topics over on the left and there are science topics over on the right. This is where you can just find something of interest to you or maybe something that you've been studying in your classrooms. I know that 4th graders, you are working on some South Dakota things or some state things. You can click on My United States and it will come up with a book for every single one of the states. So if you would rather be vacationing somewhere else right now rather than staying at home, find a state, learn all about it, and see what you would want to do in that state. I'm just going to use the back arrow to get back to where it was. Science, same thing. You can click on any of the science topics to learn about more. That is TrueFlix. To get out of an app in ClassLink while staying in the ClassLink app, just push this X up in the upper right-hand corner. The second app I wanted to tell you about is a new resource available for us now that we're at home, is PebbleGo Next. Some of you have used PebbleGo in the past, which is meant for younger students. PebbleGo Next is a database that is great for 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade learners. It does require a login until we can figure out some kind of a glitch. And that login is engaged, ENGAGED. Again, the word engaged. And then the password is learning, LEARNING. You might want to write that down so that you can get into that whenever you need. Engaged learning. And then you're going to click go. Once you're in, you will have 3 different databases you can pick from: science, social studies, and biographies. Let's go into biographies. 3rd graders just finished reading about lots of different people and biographies. And you can choose your category and you can choose your person. Ooh, there's Mae Jemison. I just did a lesson on Mae Jemison with my 1st graders. So if I wanted to learn more about Mae Jemison, here it is all written out. You can go on these tabs at the top. You can learn about each specific section, but as you scroll down, you'll notice that you'll just go to the next section. There is a way for this to be read aloud to you. I'm going to go to the top to show you, but every section has a volume button right there on the left, and you can click that and it will read it to you.
Mae Jemison was a trailblazing astronaut in the late 20th century.
And then if you were in the next section, you would click there, but you can't start on a specific word is what I have found. If you want to go back, just use the thread up here at the top where it says biographies, explorers and pioneers, space explorers, Mae Jemison. If I want to go backwards section by section, I can do that. Or if I want to go all the way back to the home and choose a new topic, you can go through and look through books or through articles that way. The third one I wanted to talk to you about today is Capstone Interactive. I believe on your ClassLink there will only be one purple book that has all 3,877 books. In mine, because I'm a teacher, it has 2. If it says Lowell behind it, that's only going to be the one that has 600 books that we have bought for our school. If you click on the regular one that says Capstone Interactive, it will bring you into the one that has 3,877 books. You can look through it just simply by scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. There are going to be 3,877 books for you to scroll through that way. You can also click on the I at the top and you can search by category going this way. If you want to know that you want a fiction and you're wanting a scary story, you can say search and it will bring up the scary stories. It says there are 50 books available through that. There's also a way over here on the left. If you are in 3rd grade and you're wondering what books are perfect for me in 3rd grade, you can filter it out that way. Notice it still is in the scary stories section. I would need to go back to the original if I want to see all. I just clicked on Capstone Interactive up in the upper left-hand corner. You can also search for books. So if I'm interested in outer space, I can type in outer space and I can find all of the different things that are available to read on the topic of my interest. There are lots of books for you to explore this way. It is time for you just to find what is most interesting to you, and you can learn while we're away from the school library. The last thing I want to point out to you is the Fall at Destiny app. Remember that this is the library website. When you go into the Fall at Destiny app, it is going to look a little bit different than the way that my teacher one comes in. Maybe. Yeah, mine comes into the teacher search. Yours will go into the green screen that you're used to on the iPads in the library. First of all, if you're needing my information and you are having troubles getting into any of these learning links or anything in ClassLink, please feel free to email me. My email is right there in the news box. There's going to be a tech help phone number that I will also add in as soon as I get it from the district. I will put that in the news box so that you can be as up to date as possible. Learning links. If you click See All, you will find the other learning links that you have for opportunities to read online. You'll see TrueFlix that we just talked about right there. There are also a few other opportunities for you. Abdo Digital has some online ebooks that you'd be able to look through and find a topic of your interest. It's kind of like Capstone, except for it does not read it aloud to you. These are books that you would have to read to yourself. You can sort them by grade group. You can sort them by genre. You can sort them by subject, and there's lots of subjects there. Or you can just find, if you know a particular title that you've already read once and you're looking for it by alphabet. There's also a keyword search over here that you would be able to look for a book. Those are strictly ebooks. They do not read them aloud to you. So again, that was on the Fall at Destiny website or app in ClassLink. If your teacher has invited you into Epic, you can go get to the Epic website through this learning link, or there is also one within ClassLink as well. So, boys and girls, I hope you have a great time reading about something of your interest this week, whether it's online or if you have a good old book at home that you're still working through, please feel free to continue reading there. And families, if you have any questions about any of these online resources, reach out to either your classroom teacher or to me, Mrs. Radway, and I will be happy to help you as best as I can.